Hi everyone! This vlog is brought to you by DLM Eventive. The Wants to Win Live in Singapore will be here on November 16 at SMU Hall 5 p.m. So, if hindi pa kayo nakakabili ng ticket, go to the link below. What we will discuss for today is how I share everything without actually sharing everything. People always tell me, Abby, you're so open online. You talk about sex, love, confidence, and everything. And me, my response, I just smile. Because honestly, if you're going to ask me if I'm open, I'm not. You think you have seen my whole life? Well, honey, you may have seen the 10%. And the rest is for my journal, my therapist, and my vibrator. So today, I want to teach you the art of selective transparency. How to look like you're sharing everything without actually revealing the most private parts of your life. Because the truth is, being a creator doesn't mean your whole life is public property. If you want to be authentic, protect your peace, and still grow your brand, then this vlog is for you. Hi everyone, this is Brightly Abby, sexologist, content creator, and your cheeky guide to pleasure positive living. Part 1, the magic of controlled honesty. You can be real without being raw to the bone. So example number 1, instead of saying, I cried last night because my ex ignored me, you can say, that healing isn't linear. Sometimes you think you're over someone until a random song ruins your peace. O, diba? So instead of saying that a friend has ghosted you, you can say, sometimes silence teaches you more than words ever could. Or example number 3, instead of exposing a family drama, share the wisdom. I learned that peace sometimes looks like distance. That is the power of controlled honesty. It's emotion, not exposure. You have to focus on what you felt, not necessarily on what happened. You will be amazed how people can relate more to emotion than gossip. But I know in the Philippines, gossip is life. You will find those creators which contributes wisdom. Think about your favorite creators, the ones who make you feel seen. You don't know their address, their ex's name, or their exact schedule. You just know their energy. When I first started vlogging, I thought being authentic means showing everything. The tears, the breakup, oh my God, naalala ko pa. Even the mess. Oh my God. I realized people do not respect your vulnerability if you give it away without boundaries. They consume it. So now, I share emotions after I have processed them, not while I'm bleeding from them. Part 2. You can create an edited reality. Think of your vlog as a movie trailer and not a CCTV footage. Record everything you want, but only upload those that adds joy, meaning, or a lesson. Samples are you can show your workspace, not your entire home layout. You can show your morning coffee, not your bedhead at 6 a.m. Though I still show my bedhead. I think my sister likes those beds. You can show your reaction, but not the fight that caused it. Show the lesson, not the painful details while you're processing it. Show your travel vibe, but not the details on your boarding pass. So funny story. Sometimes I post a vlog on a chill Sunday, but I actually filmed it like 3 days ago after I cried over something. I edited out the tears and just left the coffee. Because that is called branding. People think that you are open because you are expressive. But what they don't realize is that you're also the editor, the director, and the censor board. You control the narrative. You control what people perceive. And as much as people call it being fake, I call it being intentional. Because honestly, if I don't have anything to contribute at all, I'd rather keep my mouth shut. I'm that type of person. So that's the real me, and I'm just processing it accordingly to who I think I am and how I look at myself. Because how you look at yourself is how others will perceive you. Okay, part 3, the power of theme filters. So this is my favorite part. This is my favorite hack. It means I try as much as possible to share only stories that fit my purpose. My core themes are self-love, confidence, and pleasure education. If a story doesn't fit that, then it stays private. I don't also share my intimate stories anymore. Before, I was still very open to this back when I was new. But, I realized that I have more to share in terms of knowledge. And the stories, well, I keep it between me and my vibrator, sometimes my friends. So, if you're sad about the breakup, oh my god, I did this. But I would say it, don't rant online. This is a reminder to myself again, if ever I will get my heart broken again, please don't rant online. You can reframe it and say, here's how heartbreak taught me to be emotionally independent. Feeling lazy and unmotivated? You can say, this is how I listen to my body when it needs rest. Reframing. Fighting imposter syndrome? Well, you can reframe it to how I use neuroscience to help overcome self-doubt. You're not lying. You are curating a story in a way that it helps others and also yourself. So every post has to pass my filter. It's either, does it teach? Does it heal? Does it inspire? If not, then that is for my notes or my journal, but not for my camera. So you can try it right now. Think of your 3 content themes. You will notice once you have defined your themes that you will never run out of ideas to talk about. And you will never feel naked online. Part 4, give glimpses, not blueprints. Because you can share a glimpse of your life without handing over the whole blueprint. You can show your walk, not your street. You can talk about your job, not your company name, if you're not promoting it. You can show your date night makeup, but not your date's face. You can mention your struggles, but after you have processed them. You can talk about the past and the lessons that you've learned, not while it's happening live. Boundaries make your content sustainable. You do not have to heal in real time for the algorithm. I've learned it the hard way, and I hope that you can learn from other people's experience. But feel free if you want to experience it yourself. So here's my rule. If I'm still emotional, then it's not for content yet, because I'm still healing. So one time after a breakup back in 2021 or 2022, I forgot, honestly. I did try to heal and mentioned all the red flags, and it became a series where I updated and recorded every day, even if I'm crying. Oh my god! I know some of my friends or some of the content creators that I'm friends with now have watched that era of my life. While I don't regret it, and I did not really delete it because it serves as a lesson for me, I have reminded myself, Brightly Abby, you're not a tragedy content creator. You are a transformational one. I waited, reflected, and still filmed. But after I have healed, and that video performed better, not because it was dramatic, but because it was the processed truth. You know, even big stars follow this, right? Look at Beyonce. She shares her story through her art, not through live streams. That's not being secretive, that's being sovereign. Part 5. Mystery is magnetic. People are obsessed with mystery, and that's why it works. When you leave a room for curiosity, the audience leans in. Imagine, like, don't name drop, but give a hint instead. Like, example, someone taught me that love isn't love without respect. And who's that someone, right? Something like that. Also, you can blur the face, but show the moment. Or tease the story, then drop the lesson. Curiosity creates connection. You're not hiding. You are inviting the audience to feel with you, not spy on you. I always say that mystery is sexy, even online. It's the difference between here's my diary and here's what I have learned from a chapter in my life. Also, mystery gives you control. It lets you reinvent, reset, and protect your power. So next time someone says, you share everything, you share too much, just smile. Because the truth is, you share enough to connect, but not enough to lose yourself. You show your world, but not your wounds. You give your light, but not your location. And that's how you stay real and relatable without losing your peace. Once again, this is Brighty Abby, sexologist, content creator, and your cheeky guide to pleasure positive living. And I hope that this vlogs helps you create contents differently. Remember, authenticity with intention is the most powerful kind of storytelling. Mystery is sexy, even online.
Riley and Big Red, two sisters vlogging their hearts out.